Hello everyone, Inev here. I'm going to talk about gay marriage today, and I think that anyone who is expecting a funny video should go away. Go watch one of my other videos. I'm taking a break from comedy. I'm trying to look at the intellectual side of life. Not today. This video is not going to be funny. Just look at something else. Look at my Oreo video. Okay? Serious talk. So, there was a video on the internet. It's called Gay Marriage with Jake and Amir, or something like that. It's about Jake and Amir, these two guys, and they do a lot of comedy together. They have a popular internet show on College Humor. They're pretty funny. They are funny dudes who just fool around on the internet, and they have a good laugh, and they make me laugh, and they make other people laugh, and they just have skits. They did this skit called Gay Marriage, and I looked at this video, and it's about how Amir thinks that people are being forced to get married to people of the same gender against their will, when really they're not. And Jake has to justify this to them, and that's sort of the punchline to this whole thing. I'm sorry if I ruined it for you. But at the end of the video, they said, support gay marriage. That was the bottom line. Now, the interesting part of this video was that within the hour, there were over 100 comments. And right now, at this moment, there are about 10,646 comments, and counting. That people just keep commenting on it. And the interesting part is, they're debating. They are saying, I am against perverted gay marriage. Gay marriage sucks. Gay marriage is against the Bible. Blah, blah, blah. And then there are people who are like, you know, I wish you guys wouldn't be so close-minded, and the Bible is not an accurate political tool. They're saying that gay marriage should be allowed. So we've got one side against gay marriage. We've got one side for gay marriage. Okay? And these two fists collide a lot. What time is it? 3:40 something. Okay, so I am going to have to step in and intervene, because there are just too many people who are confused about gay marriage. Now, I looked at one of these guys' channels. I looked at the guy who said, I think gay marriage is perverted. He had like 100 or 1,000 subscribers, okay? Then I looked at this other guy. He's gay. He's open about it. He has a lot of videos up. He has over 1 million subscribers, okay? You could see why people are angry at gay people, because they're being treated fine in the majority of the world. I think that experiment proves that the majority of the world accepts gay marriage. So here's a question. There will be many questions in this video, but here's a question. Why are we being held back socially by a bunch of idiots who think that gay marriage is the worst thing? Okay, it's worse than, like, I don't know, Hitler, or, it's evil, and it's deranged, and it's against the Bible, blah, blah, blah. Why are we, the intellectual people, the socially progressive people, being held back by a bunch of bigots? The interesting thing about all this is that there's a kid who I used to go to school with. Remember when I had long hair, everyone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you all remember that. There's a kid I used to go to school with, and he's somewhat mentally troubled. Okay, we all are in our own little way. But this guy is like, he's having trouble letting go of the past. We went to a school, and this school was not the best school in the world. It was a pretty, it wasn't miserable, but it could have been better, okay? We could have had more stuff, instead of just having, like this little confined room with a roommate who would steal your stuff, and then there would be, like, this shower/bathroom area, and whenever someone would take a dump, like, you know, the smell would waft into the shower, and you're like, Jesus Christ, what did you eat? Yeah, so it was a pretty ugly place, in my opinion. Anyway, this kid wrote a book about it. Most of us have just moved on, okay? Most of us have said, that was a bad part of my life, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. This kid wrote a book about it, and it's on Amazon. I'm not going to tell you the name of the book, because I think that it should not be bought. But it's proof. Leviticus is proof. This book is proof that anyone can write whatever they want and put it in a book. People will read it no matter what. So, there's nothing I can do about it. People will read Leviticus no matter what. People will read the Bible no matter what. Not that there's anything wrong with reading the Bible, but it shows that you cannot accurately base things politically off something in a book. Now let me clarify. If you're a historian and you find this diary of a soldier, alright, there's a good chance that everything you read in there is gonna be true, okay? Okay? But if you find a book that says God descended from the heavens, he freaking said all this stuff, he was like, hey everyone, I'm real, and all that stuff in the Bible, that's all accurate. Alright, I'm going back to heaven now. You know, if that's in a book, you know that there's some doubt about that. It probably didn't happen like that. It probably happened a different way. But you would have doubt. You would have the feeling. That's why there are atheists today. That's why there are people out there who are like, look, I'm not sure about God existing. So, while that's great and all, that we have great books and novels, that's all the Bible is. It's a novel, okay? It's a good novel. It's a freaking classic novel. It's a famous novel. And yet, it's a novel. It's time to abandon the thought that gay marriage, and this novel gets blamed for a lot of stuff, okay? This novel starts wars. This novel has been the center of debate for a very long time, okay? And now, I'm gonna get to the real good point here. I've got another question, actually. Why do people want to affect the lives of strangers? Because think about it. When you go to a rally for anti-gay marriage, when you go to a rally, or when you write a letter to your local congressman, or when you openly say gay marriage is wrong, you are feeding the machine, and this is not an actual machine, just in case you people didn't know that. This is a metaphoric machine, and what this machine does is that it makes congressmen think, oh, if I say that gay marriage is bad, it will keep me elected. It will prevent people from getting married because I'm in Congress, and it'll mark my name down in the history books. So, you're affecting the lives of total strangers. Thousands of strangers. And it's really quite fascinating how one person saying something stupid affects the lives, how it feeds this machine, And my question, as I stated earlier, is why? Why? And I don't know the answer to this question, actually. Why are we interrupting the lives of total strangers who we will probably never meet? So I've got one last question for you all. It's a when question. You can probably guess what it is. When will we open our eyes, and we, as in America, open our eyes, we as in the world, actually. The world should open its eyes and say, you know what? Homophobia is a sin. And gay marriage is not. And we should allow gay marriage. Because here's the thing. Gay marriage is a problem that needs to be addressed. Alright? And I'm not talking about the marriage itself. I'm talking about people who are against gay marriage. People who are against gay marriage, they need to stop interrupting gay marriages. Okay? I mean, it's one thing if you know the couple and you're gay yourself and you say, I don't think this should happen. That's one thing. If you're a jealous guy or woman or transsexual or goat or quadsexual or plant sexual or there's so many sexuals these days, I don't even want to go into that. If that happens, that's fine, but if you're interrupting gay marriage on a large scale and you're extremely homophobic and just don't like them, keep it to yourself, okay? Keep it to yourself. Don't interfere with their lives, because the question of when will probably never be answered, okay? Except in, like, 20 years, when we as a species are more socially advanced, and and there are a bunch of kids in a classroom, and the history teacher asks, when was this bullshit about gay marriage being illegal abolished? And one kid will shoot his hand up, or her hand up, or I don't know, there may be like a fifth gender by then. A student will shoot their hand up and they'll say, it was abolished around 2013. Because a bunch of people got together and they said what I'm saying right now, what I am saying right now. That gay marriage, the feud, has been going on for too long. We should just let these people get married, and we should stop the nonsense. Ian Nieves, signing out. I might do a blooper reel in the future. I don't know. Be sure to subscribe. I need those. Because right now I'm stuck at 69 subscribers. And it really sucks, if you get what I mean. Thank you.